Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire, the VGA remake, The Thief Path. Well, I battled Uhura once off camera. Experience is now at 658.39. All my stats are still maxed out, but I battled her so I could rest and advance the time because Dinarizad likes to sleep in. Yeah, the good news is you should be up now. You appear to have become quite proficient in your craft. Would you like another opportunity to show me how well you handle your tool? I may have some work for you. Yes. I have a new assignment for you if you're interested in another job. For a small price, I'm willing to give you a gentle bump in the right direction. For you, it will take a mere 20 dinars to loosen my lips. Oh, to be given a straight line like that every day, but I'm going to behave myself. Go ahead and greet. And yeah, I can easily afford 20 dinars. I love a man who likes to keep in shape. Early at night, go to Shar Tariq off Kudar Drab. Look for the first door on your left. I have heard the owner of the house has accumulated a lot of wealth. His sons both serve in the guard and occasionally work night shifts. That's why the door is often unbarred. You should be fine as long as you can avoid being around when they arrive or leave. The money you find there should be more than enough to compensate the price of this little bit of information. Yeah, we can go ahead and probably have said thanks to her. Always happy to be of service, handsome. Okay, so with that done, I think we can actually use the map from here. We are going to go and sleep all day because we literally have nothing else to do, having beaten the Earth Elemental. I mean, we've already buffed up, we've trained. And we'll go ahead and grab dinner. It should not take us that long to walk to the place of the place. Tonight's meal is honeyed lamb with almonds and curried chicken. It is hoped you will enjoy yourself. And as always... Alright. Now the street in question is actually this little street right here off the Northern Avenue. And there's a couple ways to get there, but the fastest one is to probably go to Aziza's. And then turn around. And it's vitally important that you get that address from Dinarizad if you have not made note of the street names or done what I had done to get the proper names from Shamin. Because otherwise finding the street is a bit weird, but the street we're looking for is actually called Sorcerer Street, which makes a good deal of sense if you're playing the Wizard Path, because it turns out that that street also contains the secret entrance to the Wizard College Wit. You know, the Wizards Institute of Thaumaturgy or some such. But yes, we're going to sneak down Power Avenue. we go, Sorcerer Street. First door on the left, well, only door on the left, really. And graffiti there. Alright, well, nothing else for it. Pick lock, pick lock, pick lock. And as I noted before, this is a new mission for this game, not in the original VGA. And they added in a doozy for the thieves here. So first thing, scope out the... Yeah, I'm not going to try and do that tongue twister, but basically it says there's nothing worth taking. Little of interest on the shelf. Cheap pots. Little of interest on the shelves. Modest dresser. Cabinet built into the wall, and solid silver scimitars high above the doorway, obviously ornamental. And we see a small blue box on the table. Lockpicking is a bit tricky, but we got ours maxed out. So now, search the box. Upon close inspection, the jewelry items in the box appear to be valueless replicas. This is one of the times where persistence pays off, however. Sifting through the box, you find only more cheap imitations. You look again, but find nothing worth taking. You could not even pay anybody to take such worthless jewelry off your hands. The jewelry is junk. It has no worth. You rifle through the box once again. There are many necklaces which have been twisted into a jangled tumble. Wait, you spy something that looks valuable within the mass of tangled necklaces. However, you can't get it free with your bare hands. Well, Gordian knot solution. Using the blade, you easily slice through the tangle of necklaces. As the loose chains fall back into the jewelry box, you're left holding an ornate jade bracelet in your hands. You quietly pocket it. And yeah, that is all we can get. But before we go further, make sure that the hinges don't squeak. You find several throwing daggers and healing pill, which you take. You suddenly hear voices outside. And there are a few places we can hide. But first thing... Oh, shoot. Got greedy. Okay, so we can't actually grab that last bag. Have to try and hide before we do that. Important lesson learned. Yep, keep searching. Love this music. And we can hide behind the table. We can also hide behind the curtain, but I don't want to chance not being able to walk over there that quickly. So we come pick up your brother. He'll be patrolling the western sections with us tonight. I'll go and see if he's ready to leave. You hear the sound of a key turning in the lock. Hey, what are you still doing in bed? Your buddies are always waiting for you outside. You hear someone groaning. The slacker is still in the process of getting up. Why don't you two come inside for a while? No, thanks. We'll just do a quick patrol around the block and we'll be back in a few minutes. Suit yourself. Alright. Someday they're going to cut your wages over this. Now get ready and don't make too much noise, huh? Okay, so now we should be able to safely loot the chest of drawers. You suddenly hear a knock on the door. They're already back. Get moving. Yeah, just give me a few more seconds. Hey guys, sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready to go. Hey Rahad, we're gonna take Mendima for a drink when tonight's shift is over. It was his birthday yesterday. You coming along? Sure, sounds like a great plan. Oh, drat, I forgot I'm flat broke. Can you guys lend me some change? Not till you pay me back the 4 dinars you still owe me. Okay, I'll just borrow some change from Dad's stash and pay him back when I get my next salary. Are you really gonna wake your parents up over this? Of course not. I'll be back in a second. Now, where did he hide his savings again? Oh, bugger. Not here, I guess. Okay, so stop hiding. Find the money purse we just took. Put it back. Not here either. Maybe I didn't look hard enough before. Ah, there it is. Rahat takes some coins from the bag and puts it back. Let's go, guys. Okay, so now 75 dinars and 500 centimes. Well, that should help us recover the honor we've lost from this, which is dipped down to 193. But there is still one more valuable we can steal here. And this one's a bit tricky because we have to get to just the right place to manage it. Squeak! That not being the right place. Because, yeah, they set up that nasty little trap for you there. Not remotely fair, but then again, what is? So, don't go too far back. Let's get out our magic rope. Climb up part way, and you carefully lift the twin ornamental swords from their mounting on the wall and put them away. Now, we are done. And with that done, yep, as you can see, northmost point, we will go ahead and switch right to Dinarizad. I like a man who just keeps on coming. Yeah, and I always deliver, too. So, go ahead and greet. And let's see about selling some of this off. 25 dinars, not bad, but I think we can do 40. Yeah, it's worth 50. I normally pay 25, I'll give you 26. We'll go 36. 34. 28. 32. And we'll go ahead and sell the silver dagger, because I don't think there actually is anything we can do with it, apart from sell it, despite having heard things to the contrary. Okay, furthest she'll go is 18, but that's still not bad. And finally, the silver scimitars, a whopping 45. And I just got her to 55 without even having to haggle too much. Which gives us just over 224 dinars. We are very well set at this point, I think. Because, yeah, let's see. I'm currently carrying 50 healing potions, 11 of those, and poison cure. And I think that we are still early enough in the day. We should just be able to catch... Well, I was going to say we'd be able to catch Shima and Shamin as they were having their end of the night tea, but it looks like not. So, what? Hey, wait. Didn't mean to step out. Okay, but with that done, we can go to bed, safe and secure in the knowledge that we have had a good night's work. Rest until morning. And if I recall correctly, we should hear about the water elemental. Hey, Abdullah's back! And no new rumors from Shamin, but let's see what Abdullah has to say. Alas, again our great city is in peril. The most feared of all the elementals has been unleashed upon us, the water elemental. The creature of water prevents any from approaching the fountain. I fear we will soon have no water. And we can ask him about the daily news. Yeah, okay, she can't tell us anything specific. And yeah, she's not going to stand around to watch us eat. But breakfast is delicious. The water elemental is in the fountain of town, the water elemental in the fountain of town is the greatest of misfortunes. We shall all die of thirst! Well, not the most helpful summation, but yeah. Bad, very bad. Thankfully, we know just what to do at this point. Actually, I already know what to do, but specifically, this is how we go about doing this in the most logical way. Because who better to ask about a water elemental than a water mage? And yes, we would like to eat. Water Elemental. The essence of water is attraction. The elemental will draw all water into itself. It can draw water from the very body of a human that approaches it. In the fountain, the water elemental will draw upon the boundless magical stream, which is the lifeblood of a city. People will be dying of thirst that grows in power, enough to engulf the entire city in a flood. As long as the water elemental is in the fountain, the elemental cannot be harmed or contained. It is only vulnerable to air. Once away from the fountain, it will be drawn to the nearest source of water. You might then contain it. Water is the element of healing and life. I use it in all of my magical workings. Alright, well, no easy way around this. I'm going to go ahead and save right here. Because this is actually a pretty easy fight if you think logically, because how do we attack a water elemental of air? Well, we got a magical bellows full of air elemental. The trick on this is managing it without dying first, and that first, not first. Because, yeah, watery tot. Yeah, we can just go ahead and put a water skin down, keep our distance, and use the bellows. And boom. You pick up the essence of the water skin that now contains the essence of the water elemental. Or the water skin that now contains the essence of the water elemental. So, yeah. Boom. Magic water. And we still got magic lamp and magic bellows. But, still got one other thing to do. We need to buy a new water skin. And I'm just bargaining for the sake of form at this point. I can easily afford this. And just for bragging rights, we can tell her about the water elemental. You be a real hero. Water be more important than anything else in this land. And yeah, no time for fighting practice. But we can take the magic map. And looks like everybody's still running scared. Well, we'll go ahead and refill our water skins. See if Harik is open for business, because I got some money to spend on potions. Well, pills, but... And we can tell him about the water elemental too, I think. Such a thing would not be nearly as grand as a fire elemental. Well, to each his own. Might help if I was posting the down instead of the up. Okay, so after that, I now have 0 golden dinars and 538 centimes. But I've got 131 healing potions, 41 vigor potions, so that should be more than enough to get me through the next game. Well, I think that is a night and day well spent. But I think there is one more thing we can do today, although we can save it until the last day. We are again in your debt. Your name will be told in the tales of the kata as long as there are kata to tell them. We kata tried to think of some way to say how much we were grateful. Please accept this gift of a sapphire pin. May it do you good. You take the sapphire pin and place it through your lapel. The shape of the pin stirs an old memory. You recall how you used to practice with such simple pins when you first were learning how to pick locks. You decide not to mention this to the honest merchant. That pin is a token of the cat is trusting you, O hero. And something which gets mentioned somewhere, I think maybe Shima will mention it when she sees it, but it is not also a special pin, not just because it's a rewarder, but it is a magical pin. Only friends can see it. Its value is small compared to all you have done for our people, Kata friend. And yeah, like I said, you can come back on the last day to pick this up, but we definitely want to pick this up because I guess that it's not much of a spoiler, given that we get blatantly told that. Yeah, but forgive me, but Shima would be most displeased if I sold you something which you could not easily carry and for which you have no real use. But yeah, we'll get a chance to greet all the merchants on the way before we leave town. And looks like the plaza will remain empty, so I'm going to go ahead and head back to the inn. I'm going to sleep till the next day. I don't think there will be anything to do on day 15 if we beat the water elemental. So we'll probably just sleep another day and start fresh on day 16. But we will do that next time. See you then.